Hello everyone, in this session, let us discuss the behavior of a purely capacitive circuit. For this, let us consider a capacitor excited by an AC voltage source, where V of t is expressed mathematically as Vm sine omega t. First, let us derive an expression for the current. So, before we go to the derivation of current, let us go back to what we already know. We know for a capacitor Q is equal to CV. Let us differentiate this expression on both sides so that we get an expression for current. dq divided by dt is equal to C is a constant, capacitance is a number, so it is taken out, and dV divided by dt. And we know dq divided by dt is equal to current. I of t is equal to C. In place of V, let us substitute Vm sine omega t. Vm sine omega t divided by dt. And Vm being a constant, take it outside the differentiation. So it is d sine omega t divided by dt. And after differentiation, we have omega c Vm, and differentiation of sine is cos omega t, and the expression is further written in order to simplify as the amplitude of current Im is equal to omega c into Vm. And we know current expressed in ampere is voltage divided by, or volts divided by ohm. So volts divided by ohm. There should be some parameter whose unit is ohm. And hence, let us bring this term to the denominator and it becomes 1 divided by omega c. And Vm divided by 1 by omega c. This 1 by omega c is written as xc. That is, xc is equal to 1 by omega c. Now let's write the expressions of current and voltage and draw the waveform. Vm sine omega t, Im is Im cos omega t. Also, it could be seen that if we extend the graph and see, we could also express I as Im sine omega t plus pi by 2. Now let's derive an expression for the power. Power P of t, the instantaneous power P of t is V of t into I of t. V of t is Vm sine omega t and I of t is Im cos omega t. Sine omega t into cos omega t is sine 2 omega t divided by 2. And hence it is written as Vm Im divided by 2, a constant, okay, into sine 2 omega t. Now let's trace the waveform of power also. And from the expression, it could be seen that within a time or within a period where a voltage waveform completes one complete cycle, the power waveform is going to complete 2 cycles. Before we plot the waveform, let's split the waveform into sections. Wherever we have a zero crossing, drop a line. So this axis denotes zero, right? So wherever you have a zero crossing, so positive voltage, here voltage is positive, current is also positive. So the product is also going to be positive. But what is the product? The product is power. And here voltage is positive, current is negative. So the resultant, that is the product, is negative. And here again, negative, negative, minus into minus is plus. Similarly here, now it's going to be negative. And now let's plot the graph, and it's going to be sinusoidal waveform, positive sinusoidal waveform with twice the frequency of voltage. So here it is positive, and then here during this period it's negative, power is negative, and then again it's positive, and then it's negative. So this is P of T. Now let's calculate the average value of power. So average value of power is equal to 1 by pi integral 0 to pi, because for every pi radians we complete one cycle, into sine 2 omega t d omega t. Vm Im divided by 2 is a constant. Take it out of the integration. Integration of sine 2 omega t is minus cos 2 omega t divided by 2, and apply the upper and lower limits. On substituting the upper and lower limits, we know cos 2 pi is 1 and cos 0 is also 1. So 1 minus 1 is going to be 0, and hence the average power of a pure capacitive circuit is 0. In other words, whatever power you supply from the source to a capacitor, everything is stored in form of energy. And now let me introduce you to the phasor diagram of a capacitive network. Convert the voltage and current into phasor, and hence converting voltage into phasor, we'll have Vm divided by root 2 sine omega t plus 0. So it is angle 0. And now when you convert this to phasor, the current to phasor, you'll have current I to be equal to Im angle. The angle is pi by 2. Have a reference. And voltage makes an angle 0 with the reference, and current phasor makes an angle pi by 2 plus pi by 2, and hence it is measured in the anti-clockwise direction. And there is a difference between phasor difference between voltage and current. It is 90 degree. The inferences drawn from the above discussions are: voltage lags current by an angle 90 degree, or it could be said current leads voltage by 90 degree. Average power of a capacitive circuit is 0. That is, all the energy that is fed to a capacitive circuit is stored as an energy. Also, we introduced a term Xc, where Xc is equal to 1 by omega C. Xc is known as the capacitive reactance, 1 divided by 2 pi f C. And if we plot the variation of frequency, if we plot the variation of Xc with respect to frequency, it is hyperbolic. Thank you.